I will not be at SCG Con. I did not qualify for the Invitational because I really didn't play any tournaments. No, I can't see myself ever traveling to the UK. I had some kind of free roll trip to go there at some point. I have a veggie sandwich from Jimmy John's. The UK is far inexpensive. Lands. Still are very, very unlucky. No idea. First turn to the first game.
It says Jeff right there.
It does. Yep, they messed up. Jimmy John's mislabeled the sandwiches. I was like, man, why is there cucumbers on my sandwich? Hi, Tiny Man. Do you want to say hi to the internet? You want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
They're right here.
You say hi up there?
No, right here.
Oh, you see yourself over there?
Hi.
All right, kids.
Hi.
Okay. Dad'll be done in a little bit. Back upstairs you go.
No. Go downstairs.
No, come on, we gotta go up.
It's like a spider monkey. It won't detach. It won't detach.
Up, Jake. Up. Jake, up. I can't drag both of them.
You're fine. You're fine. Follow Mom upstairs. Come on. Here we go. Hey, Dad'll be up in a little bit. All right, Jund. Kitchen Finks sounds great. Wild Defiance is good against their bolts. I'm gonna cut these Primal Forcemages. On June 18th, Huglandia. Well, damn it, Justin. Do I even want to know? Do I even want to know? Jade Get with the donation, sorry. Distractions. I did 100,000 damage in a tournament before without using an infinite combo. Well, my opponent did with Splinter Twin, and I told him to give me a number, and I Rakdos charged him. That's great. I always love those moments when Rakdos charm was playable. And they'd be like, all right, I'm going to combo. You'd be like, all right, well, how many are you making? And something they'd like go into the tank about, oh god, this matters. Maybe I'm sweating. I don't know. Technically turns off all damage base removal. All right, chap. I need your energy, chap. Can we channel our energy into this collected company? Can we channel our energy into this collected company? We need a 12 ball here. We're gonna put 6 cards on the bottom of our deck. Ooh, baby. Thunder. Oh, whoa, whoa. Thunder. Oh, whoa, whoa. Thunder. Dee, 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 dee. Getcha. Getcha. What you got, opponent? Can it keep up with the thunder? That doesn't look like it keeps up with the thunder, opponent. Unearth, my pretties, unearth. The thunder shall ride again. All right, lightning bolts in. I think you're right that the Wild Defiance is probably our too cute. I'm gonna leave the bolts in since they have Rebel Master. Rebel Master like is a reason to have more removal in our deck. And I'm gonna sit down for the rest of this league and while I eat this sandwich. It's hard to stand and eat. I'm lazy and fat. You think there's a version of this deck with Rally the Ancestors? That sounds fucking hilarious. That sounds really adorable. I'm gonna keep this. It didn't work out last time, but keeping high action density hands against removal heavy decks is generally favorable. All right, so we definitely want to fetch shock here since we have since we have triple red cards in our deck too. Is it really worth living a meaningless life without means? NN, thank you very much for the 3-month resubscription. A quarter of a year, welcome back. I do appreciate it. If we run off a couple of lands here, this hand's got a lot of damage potential, right? We've got a Collected Company and a Bloodbraid Elf. Ram check. Almost at 2 gigs. Almost at 2 gigs. Nile Spellbomb. Land. Tilt. If they have like a Maelstrom Pulse here, they can pulse these into spellbombing them, which I feel a little bit bad, but I think we're still just jamming. Good lord. How do we ever beat a Kitchen Finks? Just something every aggro deck has asked themselves on more than one occasion. How do we ever beat this Kitchen Finks? Yeah, I think that's probably a fair assessment, Bellic. Like, this deck is looking to curve to 4 pretty consistently. So playing, like, 2 more lands in it probably isn't a bad idea. You could even, like, put some number of, like, Raging Ravines in the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and Ball Lightning here. If they want to soak 2 damage by blocking with the Rabble Master, that's okay with me. I mean, if we hit this 4th land tier, depending on how much removal they have, we could be okay. Looks like we're dead in 2 right now, though. God, is this going to connect? Holy crap. I was not expecting that to connect. Well then. Alright. Alright. God bless. We're dead to a bolt ourselves because this is 6. Close game. Close game. Holy shit. We won the game. Well then. Well then. Some thunder and some lightning. Yeah, I don't know that Temur Battle Rage is actually good in this deck. I actually didn't notice that when I imported the deck list earlier. I guess there's just one. I don't know, this is probably better off as another land. Honestly, this might even be better, like we were talking about adding more lands to this deck. Just playing some Horizon Canopies might even be fine. Just like as a land that you can turn into action in the mid to late game. I mean, Battle Raging a 6-1 that they blocked even is pretty good too, right? Because like it already has Trample. Would Assault Strobe be better than Battle Rage? Why is that? I guess you're saying because like a lot of our things have Trample anyways. Seems pretty decent. Just need some lands to curve out with. And again, just like hoping to draw lands. Like maybe we should have more in our deck. So I'm sweating. I'm gonna talk about what you just did there. So you're defaulting to it's greedy for me to put Horizon Canopy in my deck because there's triple red cards. But like, here's the thing. Does my mana base as is support my triple red cards or not? If it does, then adding, I'm not saying I should cut red sources to add Horizon Canopies. I'm saying I should play Horizon Canopies as extra lands so I can get to my 4 mana spells consistently. So, you know, it's, yeah, I'm suggesting let's cut spells for Horizon Canopies. Because this keeps happening. I'm saying there probably should be 23 to 24 lands in this deck because it wants to curve out to 4 consistently. Opponent kept a no land at 6 on the play. And we kept 2 lands on the draw and are never going to see one. Definitely a lower variance game than Hearthstone. Definitely lower variance than Hearthstone. I don't think I have anything to sideboard, right? Like, maybe Anger of the Gods is fine. This Temur Battle Rage, I think, is pretty rancid. Trim a Forcemage, maybe? No, I'm gonna trim a Bloodbraid Elf, actually. Yeah, I agree with that. Some number of Raging Ravine could be good too. Just like some amount of utility lands, like maybe 2 Ravines and two Horizon Canopies as like the lands 21 through 24. Lantern is 4 digits. Lantern is very miserable to play. So I need to be happy while I'm playing Magic, otherwise it's bad content. And if you give me $1,000, I'll be happy to play Lantern. But otherwise, nah, Lantern's just not exciting enough. I like that Ravine is a dual land for us, which is kind of nice. But you're right, it could just be Treetop from the same logic that Horizon Canopy is fine. Honestly, you could probably even just play like 4 tapped lands and play 2 and 2. Just don't play Horizon Canopy. Treetop's pretty good. Like Trample is great. Their deck is just a bunch of consistent sources of damage, so we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I have a hard time racing if they just have a good curve here. Hey, Betty Ann Gaming, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Welcome. Need some more Frample in our lives. I agree. Don't we all need more Frample in our lives? Dusty and his orbs. What was it? Frample? Flying Trample? Yep. Going big fish and span the cheese. Do do do. Big fish and do 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 do. Man, that new Merfolk is actually really good against us, huh? That one that it diddles a creature when it comes into play and then loses all ability. I assume they have that here since they didn't play anything. No, just nothing, huh? If I draw another land, is it better to BBE or Company? I think it's better to BBE because their deck does play Spell Pierce on occasion. Yeah, the Trickster, the Tarmo Killer. Yep. Tarmo Killer. Oh, Moto. I'm glad your bugs are memes. Deprive. Yep. You wouldn't sacrifice the Ball Lightning at the end of your turn if they trickstered it, but you'd sack it at the beginning of their turn because it dies at the beginning of the end step. That shrieking in the background is on a different floor through a closed door. Oh, children. I'm gonna die very quickly here. We need to hit like... We need to hit... If we hit a land, this company could hit an 18 ball. Yeah, just not quite fast enough. Is that my kids or Jeff's kids, right? Who's murdering each other? Don't murder each other. We're waiting for the next match to pop. I'm just gonna pop a sponsor page up here. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying this stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. Checking out some of my wonderful people here. MTGO Traders, Cool Stuff Inked, InkedGaming.com, and of course the wonderful moderator staff would like to welcome everyone to Huglandia. We're in overtime here on the stream today. We're in hour 9, so the whole full sponsor plug kind of goes out the window after hour 8. But they're good folks. Check them out. Check out jeffhoagland.com/sponsors for links to stuff there. Yeah, I think this deck, I feel like if we could play Magic in these games, we'd be doing much better. Like, the games we're losing, I feel like we're just not playing Magic. Like, I don't think we've broken the format by any means, but I feel like if we could actually cast our cards, we'd have a fighting chance most of the time. Ad nauseam could also be Jeskai Ascendancy. If you type !deck in chat, you can get a link to the deck list. If you're on a desktop computer, it's also on your screen. Pentad Prism. Yep. So send this bolt upstairs 'cause it looks like ad nauseam. Pretty sure I just want to force mage here. And hopefully we hit some goodies off company next turn. We could be dead this turn, though. You have Ad Nauseam Spirit Guide, plus Angel's Grace. We're gonna have wooded installments. When evading tap lands, how would it feel to draw a tap land as your 4th mana when you want to cast Collectively? I mean, it's gonna feel bad. Like, I don't know what answer you're looking for other than it'll feel bad, but like, you know what'll feel worse? Not having a 4th land at all. That'll certainly feel worse. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have restarted Magic Online during that last little segment. It's running kind of pokey. Still have 2 more matches in this league, so yeah, I'll probably restart after. All right, I assume we're dead here. This Groundbreaker is going to be swole here in a second. Down to -2. Am I dead yet? Please cast a cantrip. God bless. God bless. Continue bricking. Continue bricking. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trigger. Oh, I guess I should have bolted, right? Or I should have Groundbreaker this turn. Yeah, I probably should have Groundbreaker this turn. Well, now I'll cast the Lethal Ball Lightning. He's real swole. Good pack to negation. Ip cheerio, mate. This is like a much better Groundbreaker. Smash. Smash. Alrighty. Alrighty. Where's your combo deck now, opponent? Huh? Where's your combo deck now? Let's get these sages and a Kitchen Finks in because these bolts are pretty mediocre. This hand is great. Turn 1 bird, turn 2 Primal Forcemage, turn 3 Ground Pounder, go to town. Opponent apparently didn't realize they were playing against Ball Lightnings. No, I think Spyglass is bad in matchups like this, Edgar. Good ad nauseum players, which I guess they did just pack the wrong thing, but reasonable ad nauseum players should have Laboratory Maniac in their deck. So like Needling, Spyglassing on Lightning Storm is just like effectively not doing anything. Because remember, they're drawing their entire deck when they combo. So like if they're drawing their entire deck anyways, they're going to have the answer to the thing. Alright, they killed our thing, but we still get to curve out nice here. Peace, Isubus. Have a good evening. They didn't predict modern staple Ball Lightning was going to come at them? How strange. How strange. Spyglass is not Phyrexian Invoker. It's Pithing Needle, so it does not stop mana abilities. Spyglass can name lands. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Get to play this Primal Forcemage out here. Smashy, smashy. Got back from a modern 1K, was playing the Black-Green Oculus, went 1-3, was wondering what suggestions, advice to make the Jeskai control matchup better. Yeah, you're just not, it's a bad matchup. That's the, okay, this is the matchup we're probably not winning, we need to punt it, if I'm being honest. Happy Memorial Day to you too, Timmy. Alright, so this attacks for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It really kind of sucks that this buys them 2 turns, regardless of how I slice my things. Yeah, New Teferi is exceptionally good at generating card advantage and impacting the board. You could play like Pithing Needle, I guess, but like that's still pretty narrow. Thrun is like okay. A lot of those decks have like Wrath of God in them now though because of humans. They're diversifying their Wrath sweep. We have them dead in 2, but like they just need land ad nauseum to kill us. This is gonna be spoils for ad nauseum. Need to hope they spoils past too many things. Wait, are they dead? They're pretty close. They need Angel's Grace, right? You have another Pact to Negation? Big bam bam spin the G's we doing. They could have Fog. The old Angel's Grace, hope I don't know how Infect works. Hey Jeff, I'm wanting to get started in Hearthstone. Assuming we're not on a budget, what's the best way to start up? I played a back bit in 2014, but haven't played since then. You want to buy 10 packs of every different. Oh, I need to restart Magic Online. You want to buy 10 packs of every different set because you're guaranteed to get a legendary in your first 10 packs of each set. And then you probably want, where'd my terminal go? You probably want to invest in Witchwood and Classic packs. Enduring Ideal was great. That deck was way more competitive than I was expecting it to be. We ended up going 4-1 in our league, I think. I believe it was 4-1. Let's get logged in here and play the last couple of matches with Lightning Tribal. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Yeah, you wanna flesh out your classic set to start for sure. That's where a lot of the playable cards come from, and those ones don't rotate, so they're a good investment. Witchwood also doesn't rotate for 2 years, basically, so it's also good. It is uploaded and processed on YouTube, but I haven't hit publish yet, so I have to do some formatting and descriptions and stuff like that. So after I finish streaming, I will publish and format and publish all the YouTube videos from today. So unfortunately, this has not started making quite enough money to hire an intern yet. So I have to do all that editing and stuff myself, so it can't get done while I'm live, obviously. Just get an unpaid intern. Hey, Remanide, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate that. I know there's a lot of great people making content on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Is that a Mac Weldon shirt, or are you a premium closed Mac Weld-Off? This is not a Mac Weldon shirt. This is a random Jurassic Park shirt. They do not do logoed stuff as far as I'm aware. Turn 3 company. Yep, I'm in for more companies. Declan can be your intern, right? Eggs? KCI probably? Could be Tron too. There's been some red-green Tron decks. Can you offer college credits for an unpaid intern? Can I ask you to leave in a few seconds before you start queuing up? You know you can pause the video, right? So right at the start, you could play it and then pause it. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to remember to do that. We're killing my bird. That's so rude, opponent. Why would you kill my bird? My bird didn't do nothing to nobody. The sand is really slow now. Yeah, this is definitely KCI. I literally just answered that question. It'll be on YouTube later if you didn't hear my answer. We're pretty dead to land KCI here. Well, if they don't have it, we're going to go like company into company, which is great. This card is so obnoxious. The fuck is that? Whenever you cast a historic spell, well, that's an interesting win condition. That's quite the interesting win con. I did restart Magic Online. All right, well, good chance we have lethal next turn if we don't die this turn. And you throw them at Young PZ. Any particular Young PZ deck? I can 10 out of 10 get those. For Mardu Pyro, I assume? Or is there a specific one? Oh, look, they drew a thing. So we're not, and we might not be deterministically dead here, but they're gonna masturbate long enough that I don't really want to sit here and wait, because it's a miserable experience, so I'm gonna go ahead and concede. So, I don't actually think Artifact Destruction is that good in this matchup, but Lightning Bolt also isn't that great, so I'm going to bring in 2 Sages and an Ancient Grudge. Generally speaking, they kill you with a lot of their artifacts. Spyglass doesn't have... No, KCI is a mana ability, chat. KCI is a mana ability. KCI is a mana ability, chat. Say it with me. KCI is a mana ability. Spyglass is not Revoker. KCI is a mana ability. Yeah, I mean, Battle Rage is a heck of a lot of reach. You can put it on the stack above a Corrosive Grip, right? You could name... That's true. Naming Scrap Trawler is a legal play. God, that one takes me back. Anyone remember... Anyone play Standard when Underworld Connections and Pithing Needle were in Standard together? The looks on the judges' faces when they'd be like, Judge, can I name Underworld Connections with Pithing Needle? Yes. Yes, you can. That is a legal play. Land. This deck does not have enough lands in it. Oop. That was a punch. Forgot I had that in there. I was kind of tilted from not drawing a land that didn't pop this back out. Maybe I'm supposed to play Reclamation Sage here just so I can clear the Pyrite Spellbomb. I don't know, getting my 6 in while they don't have this up seems good. We definitely played a Mardu list fairly recently, Timmy. And again, not deterministically dead, but miserable enough that we're going to go ahead and pack it in here. Let's wrap up the last one here, shall we? Is killing the Scrap Trawler right? Maybe killing the Scrap Trawler is good there. Yep, 20 lands is, I agree. 20 lands is not enough. Even with the Birds of Paradise, it is not enough. We don't have enough. I agree with the assessment that we don't have enough 1-drops, that we should be playing a few tapped lands. You could play a couple of Treetop Villages or Raging Ravines or something like that. Horizon Canopy. I'm pretty sure you want 23 to 24 lands in this deck. 23 is probably passable with the 4 Birds of Paradise. Now, I think if you're making some of them creature lands anyways, 23 is fine. People really don't like casting their spells. Like, the thing I make changes to the most when people send me deck lists is just adding more lands to them. People who play Magic really don't like casting their spells. Is this the same Ad Nauseam player, or is this a different one? Different Ad Nauseam player. They suspended 2 Lotus Plumes over here. Alright, see if we can hit a 4th land naturally. If we hit a 4th land naturally, we could kill them with Collected Company next turn. Oh, Bruise. Nope, can't kill them anymore. So pretty good chance we die next turn. Oh, baby. 4th land right on time. Oh, wait. Temple of Tilt. Temple of Tilt. Temple of Tilt. Don't do me dirty, baby. Big buck snow ad nause. Big buck snow ad nause. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Ah, I keep forgetting the stupid Hellspark Elementals are in my bin. Yay, it didn't matter. Yay. these sages and the kitchen. I guess an Ancient Grudge is probably better. Can destroy their artifact mana. No, it only works for singles. Actually, Commander Anthology, I'm not sure if it works on sealed Magic product. Try. It may or may not let it work. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It might only be singles, though. No, you cannot Spell Queller a Hallowed One cast for 0. Its converted mana cost is still 5. I mean, yep. No, I don't think so, Giantobot. Spyglass works on Lightning Storm, chat, but they're going to have a Laboratory Maniac in their deck. You should not bring in Needle and Revoker effects against Ad Nauseam. They are not good. I think we're just gonna like fetch shock the next 2 turns. Make sure we can cast any piles of lightning that we use. The Ladman kill requires exactly 1 more mana. Exactly 1 more, right? Because they just have to cast a cantrip. They have to cast Serum Visions. Yeah, Shaper Sanctuary seems neat. That's probably better than Wild Defiance. It's probably better than Wild Defiance, but it's really good at having Lotus Blooms in the opener. As you're reminded to unearth those bad boys, sounds good. We're gonna get this Force Mage going. Yeah, you have to put them under an immense amount of pressure for that to matter, though. Because here's the thing that's important. The way your brain is working, you're thinking casting cost and converted mana cost are the same thing. The converted mana cost is the number in the corner of the card, which differs from the casting cost sometimes. No, converted mana cost and casting cost can be different, which that may not be intuitive, but hopefully that helps you understand what that difference is and why it's there. We're not guaranteed dead. I get to Rec Sage this. So next turn I get to go 6-ball attack for lethal if they don't have another way to prevent health. Nah, I think Fling's bad for the same reason Temur Battle Rage is pretty bad. Temur Battle Rage is kind of like, we're already pretty choked on mana in this deck, so I think Temur Battle Rage is kind of meh. Yes, you can Spell Snare and Overloaded Cyclonic Rift. Am I dead? Smells like I'm dead. Good games, opponent. Alright, well, we got out lineared a little bit there. And a little close at the end there. If we would have gotten a 5th turn, the double Hellspark would have done it. I think you just want more ways to actually kill them. Like, none of those games involved us having copious amounts of extra mana or even single points of extra mana. We just kept dying with cards in our hand, so... Yeah, I would add some more lands to the deck if you wanted to play it. Probably this Temur Battle Rage. Honestly, maybe even just these bolts too. Just like go full linear in the main deck. Just probably turn these into some extra lands. At any rate, I've been going for almost 10 hours. And I got about an hour worth of post-stream wrap-up stuff to do. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with my normal Tuesday morning stream with more Magic the Gathering, probably more Modern. I need to check the donation queue with all the tallies and figure out figure out what's going to be a top before I know what we're playing tomorrow. If you missed any of today's stream, I'm going to publish a bunch of it on YouTube momentarily, and catch y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Everybody have a good rest of your Memorial Day.